If your AI bill spikes, it is usually a demand charge, not a genius breakthrough. That is the constraint for 2026, and it shapes product choices fast.
Today is January 26, 2026, and I am John with Jenna, and this is your daily README.ai briefing.
Today's theme is cost controls that survive procurement, support, and legal review. Procurement can turn a one-click rollout into a 3-week email thread.
Today's top story. OpenAI is facing lawsuits and scrutiny over alleged DRAM hoarding. Reddit reports class action lawsuits and federal investigations tied to claims that OpenAI hoarded DRAM. The allegation is that stockpiling memory distorted supply for others in the AI hardware chain. For scale, if DRAM prices jump, every extra gigabyte per server shows up on the next invoice.
This fails in order. Supply tightens first, then your vendor misses ship dates, then your product team gets blamed for a slow roadmap. The bill lands on customers until churn starts, and then it lands on finance. If regulators bite, the clean story breaks, and the contracts get reread.
If you depend on a single hardware path, you need a pricing plan that can absorb memory swings.
Decision rule. Price your AI features like costs can move because sometimes they do.
The next big story. Apple is reportedly planning a Gemini-powered Siri starting in February. Reports say Apple plans to unveil a Gemini-powered Siri assistant in February. It signals a major partnership move in consumer voice assistants. Imagine a user taps it 10 times a day, and the slow reply is what they remember.
The first thing that breaks is latency expectations. Then support tickets pile up when the assistant feels flaky, and the carrier store takes the heat. Who pays is messy, because the user does not care whose model answered. If the assistant says something risky, the liability argument starts with Apple, even if the output came from Google.
Put all assistant calls behind a gateway with logs and a kill switch for bad releases.
If the voice feels slow, users do not retry, they uninstall. Nothing motivates a privacy review like a voice transcript tied to an account ID.
Final story. Bandcamp has banned AI-generated content, setting a new policy line for creators. The Verge reports Bandcamp is the first major music platform to ban AI-generated content. This is a moderation and rights decision, not a model benchmark. In practice, one unclear upload policy can double the appeals queue after a takedown wave.
This breaks in order. Creators get flagged first, then refunds hit, then chargebacks show up, and support is stuck writing explanations. The cost lands on Bandcamp through manual review time, and on artists through lost sales windows. If the rules are vague, lawyers will argue the edge cases forever.
The operational win is a clear appeal path with timestamps and provenance notes that humans can audit.
Laugh line. Every content policy is really a support staffing plan wearing a blazer. And yes, the invoices still show up, even when the content does not. Rule of the day. If you cannot explain who pays when it fails, do not ship it.
Apply that to hardware exposure, voice assistants, and content moderation before launch.
For Siri, do you ship with the kill switch on by default?
This is README.ai from Chain of Thought. See you tomorrow.